It's the most wonderful time for beers.
It's day 11 of Advent, and we're 2 weeks away from the big day, Christmas Day. Going through the Costco and Aldi beer calendars once again. Today, the first one from Costco is the Grandel. It's a Bavarian lager, a Hella style. This is going to be similar to a couple of beers that have already been in the Costco calendar. And this says it's been aged patiently, and it has a golden color and a classy taste. So let's find out if it's classy. And this is from the Ankerbrau Norlinger Brewery. And I gotta pour it carefully. I don't want to spill holiday cheer all over my pants. This has a nice head to it, and yeah, I think they're waiting patiently paid off because that's a nice golden color, very clean. And it smells like beer. I don't know what else to describe it as beer. Very smooth, very light body. Yeah, this is a tasty German beer.
Last Christmas, you gave me your.
It said it was classy, so I gotta stick the finger out, the pinky out, as I drink a classy beer. Now, on the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 golden rings, which I think is everyone's favorite part of that song. I think a lot of people just sing that song so they can yell 5 golden rings at the top of their lungs. And I think people sing the first 4 days really fast so they can get to the 5th day. And then after you get past the 5th day, everyone kind of like mumbles the other days until they get to 5 golden rings. Now, I wouldn't mind getting 5 golden rings, but I don't really like jewelry. I'd probably prefer 5 golden onion rings. That would be real good.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
And the 11th offering from Aldi for Advent is this Christoffel Belgian Witbier. There was one last week that was Christoffel, and it was a brown ale, and it was pretty tasty. So we'll see if this Belgian white is just as good. Now, Belgian wheat ales are brewed with unmalted wheat, and then they throw some oats in there, barley, and then they usually spice it with coriander and orange. I'll pour this guy out. Nice medium foamy head there. And then Belgian wheat beers are usually a little hazy, just like this one. And boy, you definitely get the smell of like orange peel. I might be smelling coriander, but to be honest, couldn't identify coriander in a sniff test. But maybe that's what this is. Give it a try. Ooh, a lot of orange there. This is like a better Blue Moon. If you're a fan of Blue Moon, I think you would really like the Christoffel. A lot of that orange taste to it. I wish I kind of had an orange right now. I'd dump that in there. It'd be very nice.
Fa la 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 la.
And on the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a leg, which is an awful present. Geese are mean. They're terrible birds. And they're laying eggs, which just means they're going to be even meaner because they're going to be protecting those nests. Now, the last place I worked, they had a real geese problem. The geese would like lay their eggs in the little parking dividers in the grass, and then they would actually attack people. I watched as a man in a suit carrying a briefcase was attacked by a goose, and I sat in my car and I laughed because it was hilarious.
Joy to the world.
All right, well, today's advent calendars gave us 2 beers that would be delicious in the summertime at any 4th of July barbecue. But the winner for today is going to be the Christoffel. This is the best beer I've had out of the Aldi Advent calendar. It was everything it promised to be. It was a nice wheat beer with an orange and coriander taste to it. So yeah, if you come across this and you or someone you know loves Blue Moon, this would be a great little beer for them. And they can be fancy and be like, it's from Belgium. So on to the mystery random beer of the day that my wife picked out randomly. Let's see here. Reach inside here. Oh, it's a can. And it is, a Yingling. Now, Yingling is brewed out in Pennsylvania, and I honestly could not pronounce this beer for a very long time, and I thought it was Chinese, but it's not. This is, it's just, I believe it's just a lager. It's something light. It's, if you go out to the East Coast, it's on pretty much every bar's tap, along with like Coors and everything else, and it's just a regular domestic. It didn't come out to Indiana, where we used to live for a long time, and then once it did, then we moved out farther west, so we couldn't get it anymore. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Just a very light beer, but unlike some of your Coors and Miller, Yingling is a darker color. Pretty clear, too. Yingling. Nice light beer for watching your sports ball matches, and this is a good one. Although this was purchased in like the summer, so this was like back of the fridge. So I'm glad we dug this one out because it needed to be drank.